Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's Laurie, and I'm here to do a monthly reading for my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, channel fans, whoever comes across this message. It is meant for you. All right, we're going to look at your upcoming month. The Empress energy just tried to come out. We're going to do this. Let's see, May has 4 full weeks with a couple of days. So we'll just do 4 weeks. What we have here is your overall energy for the month is communication, and I'm hearing that this may be an issue for you. It may be difficult for you to communicate over the next couple of weeks, maybe throughout the month, off and on, but keeping the lines of communication open is going to be very important for you. If you are feeling like something is about to lead into an argument, a disagreement, it's not going quite the way you want it to go ahead and leave it alone. Backtrack, don't backtrack, just kind of leave it alone and then come back to it. Okay, that's what I mean by backtrack. Don't take your words back. Don't, be overly apologetic or anything like that if you haven't done anything wrong. No, just if you feel like things are going sideways, get out of it immediately and just say, hey, let's revisit this conversation later. I'm feeling a little tired, whatever. Okay. And that way you can avoid the disagreements and fights quite easily. All right, let's go ahead and see what the first week of the month has in store for you. The Emperor, look at this. Powerful energy here. You're feeling pretty much right with the world, in control of your energies, happy, content. No arguments here, not in the first week so far. It looks pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and get some clarification cards here and see what comes out. We haven't used this one in a while, so we're going to use this deck. Yeah, you're feeling pretty darn good here. This is a fire energy here with the Emperor, which is, of course, Jupiter in Aries. So there could even be something like you feel lucky, like something has worked in your favor here. We're going to take 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6. All right, so for the first week, things are looking good. You've got the 4 of Pentacles, stable. The Judgment card here. The 4 of Swords, that's double 4s. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. You've got the Chariot and then the 5 of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting for the first week here, pertaining to work, career, money-making situations, it looks like something that you've been saving for. It's time to go ahead and pursue it. Maybe that vacation that you've been saving for, you've got enough money here. Now it's time to make the change and go forward. There may be a bit of a challenge getting that time off confirmed, or as you're progressing into whatever you're doing here, taking time off of work, going on a vacation. I'm also seeing here, let me finish my sentence here. By the end of the first week, there might be a situation arising. It feels like a little bump in the road, a minor complication to the upcoming week. All right, so maybe it's just you're coming back from vacation after a week off, and you're trying to find your place, you're trying to figure it out. It doesn't feel like a big deal. Okay, this is not an argument, this is not a fight. This is just kind of like, an inconvenience. There we go. If this is pertaining to a relationship here in the first week, it looks pretty good. It looks like anything that was pretty stable, pretty reliable, even something that may have been stuck, a relationship that may have not, it might have been feeling a little bit stagnant, or maybe it currently feels a little bit stagnant. I guess I should be saying this is upcoming. It moves. It like elevates. Something good comes along and brings peace and happiness to the relationship. with that 10 of Pentacles here too, this makes you feel very good. This is long term. Whatever is changed here, whatever direction you're heading, it's the right direction for you. Might not be easy. It might not be simple to get through, but you will get through it. So again, if there has been something that was non-moving, stagnant, not working, whatever, by the end of the week, the first week of the month, you're going to feel much better. Things are going to move in a better direction for you with that Chariot. So in case I didn't tell you what the cards were, your overall energy for the week is the Emperor. You've got the Four of Pentacles, the Judgment card. You've got the Four of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Chariot, and the Five of Wands. So this actually looks like a really good week. I'm getting a lot of you are going away. You maybe you're already away, and this is the week where you'll be coming back. For some of you, you're going away on a speaking retreat, is what I'm hearing. A speaking retreat. Maybe you're going to go listen to some TED Talk. Maybe you are a guest speaker. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from, but some of you are definitely attending something with speaking. This feels really good. A vacation, time away, peace, stability, security, rising above. You know, whatever you are, I'm kind of feeling like you might be mired, stuck in something right now. M-I-R-E-D, mired. Currently, or maybe you've just gotten out of it. Whatever it is, you're definitely rising above it, and peace is coming in for you. I keep getting vacation too. All right, let's go ahead and look at the second week of the month. What is coming up here for you? I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun. Life is an adventure. What are you doing with it? What kind of adventure are you on? Drop a comment. See if other people are enjoying the same things that you do. All right, and don't forget, go ahead and give this message a thumbs up, and if you decide you don't like it, you can always unlike that thumb. But I'm seeing only 25 likes when I'm getting, 1,500 views. I really need you guys to take a moment and just go ahead and click on that like button. It doesn't cost you anything to do that, but if YouTube thinks that these videos are not worth anything to you guys, then they're not going to YouTube's not going to show it to anyone. So please do me the kindness of clicking on that like button. And not just me, any YouTube videos that you watch and that you enjoy, okay? If you want to continue to see them, you have to show your love and support for them. So thank you kindly. I appreciate each and every one of you that does that. Week 2, what have we got here? Look, now you got the Four of Swords in this week too. See, peace, trying to settle back in. Maybe a little bit of nesting energy here, cleaning things up, reorganizing, tidying, unpacking. Yeah, okay, so, you're trying to just find that comfort zone again. And, it's funny, a lot of people say this, that you need a vacation after the vacation. Yeah, sometimes we do, because we go and we do so much while we are on our vacation that, we need to come home and get a good night's sleep. It looks like this whole week may be peaceful. You may just let a lot of things go. Like, normally you might say, oh, man, I got to deal with that today. I've got to, what are they doing? I can't let that happen. This week here, your overall energy is, the dishes can wait, or I'm not going to worry about the kids fighting, or, if this is due by Friday, then I'll get it done by Thursday, okay, instead of today and having it off your desk. Whatever it is, you're kind of like, you have this energy of everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. Yeah, this feels really nice. Let's go ahead and get 5 days here and see how the week itself actually progresses. All right, so we've got Oh, look at this. You've got the Knight of Swords. Oh, the Five of Swords, which equals 6 swords. Oh, no, that's 2. That's the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the World card. What is happening here? Yeah, I'm getting like, even if things come at you and people try to get your attention and, they want to make everything all about them, you're not going for this. Yeah, you're not going to participate. You're taking a step back. You're taking a deep breath. You're really looking at it and saying, you know what? I'm going to respond. I'm not going to react. I'm not going to get bent out of shape over this. I'm not going to feel like everything has to be done right this minute, because that's somebody else's ego. That is somebody else's energy of, it needs to be done now. Their drama. That's the word we're looking for there. The drama. So somebody may come in with, oh, did you hear? Oh, we need to have this by today. And you just got back from vacation, and you know that whatever this is that needs to be done by today doesn't need to be done by today. This is just somebody trying to be dramatic, kind of rile you up. So this might even be a coworker. Oh, yeah, that's how you feel. And you're just going to take a deep breath, let it go, and sip your Java. Sip your Joe. Chai? Okay, that too. All right, so here in the middle of the week, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, a fresh start, starting over, new beginnings. Now you're feeling solid, grounded, back in the rhythm of things. And actually, by Thursday or end of the week, it looks like with the Queen of Wands here, you're starting to feel a little bit more energetic, actually. You're like ready to light some fires, get going, try some new things, finish up a bunch of projects here. You've got the World card, okay, as your last card for this week. Yeah, this feels really nice. I'm noticing here that Spirit told me to give you 5 cards per week, and we have 7 days. We're going to leave it the way it is, but I don't know why that is. I'm hearing the weekends are something different. So we may be drawing cards for the weekend energies, because this has been being read as Monday through Friday. That's how I've been feeling it and interpreting it. So we'll see what happens. All right, so by the end of this week, though, you definitely are tying things up, getting things done, putting things away. That organization that you started at the beginning of the week, where somebody came in and was like wanting to be disruptive, wanting to change things up, you were like, nope, but now it's your time. Now that you've found your feet on the ground again, and you're running, and you're got the energy again, a second wind is coming through with that Queen of Wands. All right, so week 2 looks good. Let me make sure I got my deck facing the right way. Let's see what the energy for the 3rd week of the month is going to be. So this might be when you're challenged. Let's see what we have as far as challenging dates for the month. Possibly demanding days would be the 1st, the 2nd, the 29th, or 30th for you guys. So the beginning of the month or the end of the month. So this is not going to be a big deal. This is the one where you just kind of take a deep breath and sigh and go on and do what you're going to do. It's somebody else's drama. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here as your overall energy for week 3 of the upcoming month. A change is coming in, but it's you choosing this change. You might be course correcting, starting something new, going in a different direction. Okay, so a different project at work. A different department. I just heard you may be moving departments. Some of you may actually be traveling for work. But I'm getting also relocation. So instead of working in this office, you'll be working in a satellite office, or vice versa. There's going to be a little bit more commute time here. It looks like, too, some of you may be changing from like a day shift to a night shift. Temporarily, okay? And if it's not you, it may be your partner or somebody else around you. You definitely are going in a different direction than where you're finishing the second week. Something new and exciting is coming in here for you. Yeah, you're kind of free to choose where you're going here. This is not like somebody telling you you have to go to a different department. You don't have to change shifts. You don't have to change course, but this is like you deciding that this is what you want to do. All right, let's see what else comes out here for you. First card is the Two of Wands. So this is a decision that you've got to make. You've got the King of Cups. You've got the Three of Wands. So the Two of Wands and Three of Wands keeps coming out for you Libras in your readings lately. All right, so the Three of Wands, and then you've got the Six of Wands. A lot of fiery, passionate energy this month. All right, and then the last one here is the Hermit card. All right, so what I'm seeing here for this week is a decision. You choose where you want to go, what you want to pursue, what office you want to work in, where you want to focus your energy and attention. It's going to make you feel awesome. Now, I am getting romantic here. For some of you, that you may want to focus on a new love, a new person, somebody who makes you very happy, and that you're hoping to be able to spend a lot of time with in the future. You're really praying and hoping and putting the energy in to have a successful situation, a successful relationship. Whatever you're choosing here, you really are elevating and rising to the occasion and looking for that success, that recognition. And I think that whatever decision you make here, it leads you to this. And then you have the Hermit card here as the ending energy for this week. And the Hermit is about having taken the time to think about where you've been, what you've gone through, and where you want to go, what's good for you and what's good for the community at large. So it could be you're thinking about, all right, I've got this success under my belt here. Now where do I go? What's best for me, my family, my community, whatever. But there's a clear path by the end of the week. So if you're starting your week off trying to figure this out, like work, career, even a vacation, if you are going, all right, I just worked really hard here, I just accomplished this, I finished all of that up, so now I can take another vacation, now I can travel, I can go somewhere different, I can do something different. The beginning of the week is going to be about choosing and deciding what you're going to do. What's going to make you the happiest? All right. Not just for the immediate future, but your long-term future with that Three of Wands there. It looks like whatever you decide, some of you may be going back to college here, going back to school, going somewhere where your wisdom, your experiences, you're doing something to elevate yourself. Taking on some sort of challenge. Your decision is to go forward with something challenging that's going to gain you experience, gain you wisdom. And I like that you have a clear path forward after. Okay, so you decide this. I feel like this whole week is actually focusing on this. That's how important this is for some of you. It's not going to be a quick, simple decision. This is a big change. This is the Chariot here. And you've got a lot of major arcana cards here. You've got the Judgment. You've got the Chariot over here. You have the World card here. You've got the Chariot here. You've got the Hermit. All right, let's go ahead and move into the last week of the month. This is where things are supposed to be challenging. The beginning looks great, and the end of the month is maybe demanding too, but it doesn't look like, so far, the first week doesn't look that bad at all. Again, your reading opened with, if you're in a conversation with anybody, and it feels like it's getting tense or it's going to go sideways, just stop. Just stop the conversation. Do not pursue it. Do not move forward with it. And that's how you're going to be able to rise above the situation, keep the peace, not just for the short term, but for the long term. All right, let's go ahead and see how this month is going to end for you. What's the overall energy for the last weekend of the month? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe you're going to be juggling things for a little bit. This does feel like it's going to be your most challenging week here. Let's go ahead and clarify it, see what we have. So Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting juggling. Maybe feeling like you don't have the support around you that you need. However, you've got a secret source. You've got something up your sleeve here. It's funny because I'm seeing this as a water canteen, and this is the sun. So you have the water, even though there's nothing else around you. You have secret sauce. You have something up your sleeve. You have a secret resource, something that nobody knows, like that ace up your sleeve. So you've got something you can count on here this last week. Let's go ahead and clarify it and see what we've got. Anything going to come out first? One more shuffle here. All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. All right. The Lovers. The Nine of Cups. The Six of Swords. Look at this. And there's your confirmation. Justice and the Page of Wands. So yeah, no, I'm not seeing difficulties here. I see you juggling everything just fine. It may concern a romantic relationship or staying in alignment with those around you. But with that Lover's card going directly into the Nine of Cups, there's happiness. If there's been an argument, if there's been a disagreement, if you did get out of alignment and things got out of swords, you have that ace up your sleeve. You're pulling it out and you've got the Six of Swords. Easy breezy. Easy breezy after that. You know, it's like I'm focused on us being happy. Not just me, but all of us, okay, that clear path forward. We're going to celebrate here. You are going to celebrate here. You are going to feel like yourself with that Justice card. Balanced, harmonious, golden. I mean, even golden, and the sun is shining here, okay? You're putting, I'm also hearing I heard putting on the blinders, but more in the sense of not ignoring what's going on, but choosing. There's the confirmation for that too. Choosing how you're going to deal with something. You may choose to let something go. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your effort to argue about this, to fight about this. You're just going to say, you know what? Let's stay balanced here. Let's stay in alignment. Let's stay fair and balanced as much as we can. So you may choose to just let somebody win the argument. Okay. If you decide that a conversation or something is going sideways and you say, hey, I'm not feeling this. Let's come back to this, or let's walk away from this. And they just keep going. You're just going to be like, okay, all right, you're right. You're just going to change it around and let them have their way, okay? You can always revisit that conversation or situation again in the future when you're calmer, when they're calmer. You want peace here with that Six of Swords. You want harmony. You don't want any disruptions, okay? You want focus too. The Page of Wands is about focus. What is the direction we want to go? What do we want to put our energy into? What are you trying to manifest? Okay, that's the energy you're ending that month, that week of the month on. All right, let's go ahead and see overall what we have here for your weekends. So actually, there looks like there could be some sort of disruption, something you're going to have to maneuver here in the last week. So that may be your most demanding week, but obviously if you take heed of the message that Spirit just gave you, you can get through this very easily. Very, very easy. Sail on and move past it quickly and, you know, ending with a focus, a good focus, and you're both on the same page. And even if this is at work, okay, everything's in alignment. All right, let's look at the first week of the month and see what the first weekend of the month, ending the first, are we starting? All right, we're going to look at the first, second, and third. So this is the first, second, and third of the month. Two of Cups, in alignment, okay? That is where your first few days of the month are, in alignment. Beautiful. Two of Cups. All right, so I'm hearing vacation. You know, there's no stress, there's no strain, even like travel, itineraries, everything seems to be going okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, this is the beginning. Okay, this is like where you're getting ready to take the time off, ready to do something here. Let's see how this first week ends. What's the weekend energy here, please, Spirit? Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so anything that's been causing you stress, tension, overthinking, feeling trapped, feeling hung up on anything, it's over. It's over. By the end of the week, everything's fine, okay? Everything is worked out. Everything's going the right way. Everything is beautiful. So you're not trapped up in your head. You're seeing things clearly. All right, so that's heading into week 2. How does week 2 actually end for you? What's the weekend looking like? Okay, so you're kind of just hanging out, and that's exactly what I'm hearing. Hanging out because you've closed out and taken care of everything that needs to. Here, you're just hanging out, having fun, relaxing. You know there's a big change, a shift coming. You're about to go in a different direction here, okay? So right here, you're trying to gain all the information you can. You're just sitting with it. You're thinking about it. You're meditating on it. You're writing up pros and con lists. But you're kind of just sitting back and, you know, sticking with it. Just sitting with it, hanging out with it, seeing how it feels. Okay, and I am getting that this could be a new person comes in actually right here for you, because we do have that Ace of Pentacles. Could be a fire sign coming in the second week there. All right, let's go ahead and see what the, I'm going to take a look at what that was. The Five of Cups, but it didn't actually come out. It didn't flip up right. Let's go ahead and, so week 3. What's weekend of the third week looking like? What's the energy? What's going on? Yeah, I like that. Just hanging out with it. I love that. So it could be hanging out with a person or hanging out with the information, processing, just kind of sitting back, chilling about it, looking at it from different perspectives, poking it here, talking about it there. You know, maybe twisting it a little bit this way, getting another look. I'm getting an image literally of somebody sitting in a swivel chair, kind of like a recliner, but not a recliner. It could be a recliner. But this one's more upright. But you're kind of leaning back in it and just swiveling. Somebody's looking out of a window that you can see the beach or a lake, a river, something. I'm seeing a body of water, and you're just like in your place, and you're happy, and you're thinking, and just you feel good. That feels nice. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here for the end of week 3. What an interesting month you've got ahead of you. Is it your month? Do you think this is you? Do you see any or all of this coming for you? Are you already in a place of alignment with yourself or your partners, your co-workers, whatever it is? King of Swords, look at this, and it fits so well with this Hermit energy. You come out with the facts. You know what your decision is, and you're at peace with this decision. I love this. The King of Swords is smart, really thinks things through. He also has a sword at his back, and that is telling me, especially with a raven sitting on the sword, that you have a higher power looking out for you. You've got some sort of divine, I don't want to say God, protection. It's protection. It's like, hey, Spirit has your back. You've made your decision here, and you're confident, and Spirit is there. And you feel that. You feel that energy. And that's what that ace up your sleeve might be, too, is bringing you the confidence, the courage, the stability that you know you can deal with whatever comes your way. That's kind of cool. I like that energy. All right, let's go ahead and see what the end of the month, actually, how it's going to close out, the last weekend of the month. These are going to possibly be your most challenging days. But if you're prepared for them, then you can deal with them, okay? So we're specifically looking at possibly for most of you on the 29th and 30th. There are 31 days in May. So Thursday and Friday possibly for you. And Friday has a lot of astrology happenings going on, okay? So we have the first quarter moon going into Cancer, which affects your emotions. And the moon is all about emotions. So that might be your most challenging day. If you're a gardener, get outside, go garden, go focus on something else. Leave people, things alone, okay? Yeah, I would recommend starting something on the 29th and then carrying it over, continuing it the next day. This is a solo thing. This is like putting plants in or taking out anything that needs to be just, you know, it's done. It's given you everything it can. All right, what have we got here? King of Pentacles. I love that. Look at that. The stability, the security, the focus, the loyalty, the trust. Yeah, I think you're sitting pretty by the end of the month. This is nice. You're sitting back enjoying the finer things. Life is balanced. Everything feels right, harmonious, secure. I love, love, love it. Yes, even your emotions are balanced. The Temperance card is on the bottom of the deck. All right, so I really like this reading for you. Let's get you some oracle messages here. I'm going to get you 3 yes or no answers. Let's get you 3 yes or no answers. If you do not have any questions ready yet, go ahead, pause the video and start it back up when you do have your questions formed. All right, answer number 1, yes or no. Says no, okay? It says here, a tornado of unpredictable events is going to go flying into your life. It is going to be replaced by a series of quiet and promising situations. Boy, that really feels like between your first and second week there. All right. It takes black clouds to make bright lightning. So you can't see clearly unless there's light, unless there's a spark, unless there's possibly even a tower moment here. All right, so use your ideas for difficult problems to provide you with the burning satisfaction that you seek. All right. So it wants you to use your own original ideas here, your thoughts, your creativity to help you solve any difficult issues. And again, if you're feeling like communication is an issue, which it's probably going to be for most every zodiac sign this month, when you're feeling good, Aries is supposed to be just the opposite. So when Aries is feeling in their element, you may be feeling the tension, okay? You may be feeling like, this is going to go sideways. And just the opposite. When you're feeling really good and comfortable, Aries or someone else around you may be feeling just the opposite. Again, just be prepared and be aware. So when you start to feel the tension or stress, you can just say, nope, not going to keep going down this road. It's not going to serve either one of us. And if they won't let it go, just Okay. Yep. All right, answer number 2 is a no. A whirlwind of intoxicating emotions is going to take over your energy. All right, you have that here. This is a natural result of your commendable, we have that 6 of Wands, commencement, commendable efforts, your unsurpassed talents for communication. I love that. And your unique ability to resolve any problem. This provides you with an untouchable sense of stability and comfort. And there's that King of Pentacles. All right, let's see what answer number 3 has in store for you. Let's see what the answer number 3, yes or no, has in store for you. We have a yes answer this time. Fate is going to open its gates of fortune for you, but not until you are actively involved in the resolution process. So you will have to figure it out, okay? Once you've made up your mind and you're resolute, okay? That's when the good fortune, the gates of fortune are going to open for you. You will discover the resources that you need by accepting an unexpected offer. So see, something closes out here in the second week, at the end of the second week. You get information here. You're thinking about it, pondering it. You've got that Ace of Pentacles right there midweek. All right, so you discover the resources you need by accepting an unexpected offer, which will bring you stunning success and that rare chance to completely change and improve your life. There's the Chariot right after that. Absolutely awesome for you. All right, let's get you oracle messages here. Let's start with an angel number. I am hearing Enchanted Map today. Let's see what the angel number is here. We are going to refer to the Queen of the Moon oracle deck too. Spirit animal. Yep, we can do that too. Let's see what we have here for you. Boy, did you guys check out yesterday's reading? If you haven't caught it, the whoop whoop, it'll be worth the effort, was awesome. And then your 12 houses, that's pretty cool too. That had some secrets in it, some unexpected turn. So go check those out. I'll try to attach them to the end of this video. All right, 999, releasing, letting it go, finding the balance. Okay, this could be about money. If you were saving to go on a vacation or something like that. At the end here, you have the success of wealth. And there is something about cycles. Things starting, ending, starting and ending. You've got the World card there. Ooh, and look what we have here. What goes around comes around. And what's that all about? Karma. Whatever energy you put out is what you are going to get back. Your current circumstances are ending right there. So you might as well take advantage of the better ones coming in. There's the Chariots. If you are experiencing any type of significant change or ending, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters might be helpful for you to make the decisions you need to. What can you do right now to make room for something new to come in? And there it is. That's what you're doing here at the end of the second week, is really looking at this and pondering what you can do. What do you want to do? What direction do you want to take? Beautiful energy there. Let's see what blessings are going to come in here for you for this month. We'll do 4 different cards, 1 for each week. Let's see what we come up with for the first week. Whoa. Well, you've got lots of them coming in the first week, looks like. All right. You've got one here, the wishbone. A wish will be granted. I love that for you. Love that. I'm hearing wishbone, the dog, the child's wishbone. Okay, was a dog who traveled through history, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I've ever actually watched it. All right, so there could be something about traveling here again, and experiencing it from a different perspective. Interesting. Week 2, look at this. We got wishbone, and now we've got horseshoe. And both of these are about good fortune, good luck, winning. And this one says good luck on it. All right, so you have good luck coming your way here in the second week. A nice blessing for you. And look, they even look the shapes. If you take that off, the wishbone is a horseshoe. They're both horseshoes. And they're both meant to be, well, I guess this is the way to bring in the luck. So when you pull your wishbone, this is the way you hold it. Everybody knows what the wishbone is from like the turkey, right? Okay. Supposedly if you take the wishbone, which is the breastbone, and two people, once the bone's dried completely, like a week, whoever gets the bigger piece when you pull it apart gets their wish granted. And that's why it's showing here. All right, so there could be a difficult situation, is what I'm hearing. A challenging situation here. So your wish will be granted here in the first week. Whatever it is you're desiring to rise above. Let's see what we have coming out here next. What other blessings do we have for you? We've got dog, close-up, pleasure with a friend. All right, see, this is where that new person may be coming in. It does not necessarily have to be a romantic person, but it definitely can be, okay? Good times, happiness, pleasure, King of Cups, success, love it. Let's see what else we've got coming out here for you. All right, we have flowers, happiness. And for some reason, when I was reading this and I said flowers, I was seeing a wreath, like what they put on horses that win a race at like the Kentucky Derby or something like that. These are cherry blossoms, though, I think. And there's a raven. To me, that looks like a raven, but it could be a bluebird. All right, so there's some importance to what birds you actually would see when looking at that. Cherry blossoms and a bird. And this is about happiness, and that's where you're going to be. The Nine of Cups is your happiness. Right there. It's there for you. On the bottom of the deck, you have the announcement. So you may be declaring something good, expressing to someone, finally having that conversation and getting it straightened out. All right, let's go ahead and see what the moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle message is for you. It was 4242 on the timer. That's 6 and 6, which is balance. You have creation. You have the beaver moon here. Card 39, which is a 12, which becomes a 3. 3, things working out in your favor. Plans. Okay, we have blueprints here. What are you creating? What is it you are desiring? Are you focused on manifesting it? Are you clear in your intentions? Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see what the Queen of the Oracle says for you. Oh my gosh. You guys got the last card in the deck the other day, and now you're almost to the end here. It says here, this moon is the moon of taking action. Our Northern Hemisphere ancestors at this time would be preparing for winter, but we are just coming out of it. They would be preserving food, preparing skins, gathering medicines, strengthening their homes if they were not nomadic, and preparing to move to better hunting grounds. So there's movement here. There's change, okay? Anyone who did not work hard at that time would likely suffer greatly for it when winter came. The time to take action is now. So that's what this is about, is taking the action. You've got the Chariot card here twice, okay? So the stone or metal associated with this is chrysoprase. 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 All right, let's see what it says. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. And see, that's where you are at, is you've been putting that money aside for this, whatever it is you are planning to do. Love it. Let's get an enchanted map oracle message here. That was quick. Listening, card number 53. Listening, not speaking. This is about communication again. Letting your heart sing, not your ego. I just heard that when the ego sings, your voice cracks. Everybody's voice cracks. All right. Oh, that's too funny. That is funny. Okay, so let your heart sing. It's melodic. It's beautiful. It brings back good memories, is what I'm hearing. An open heart will hear the message. Okay, so instead of speaking, listen. Let your heart be open to hear the message. Since this card has appeared for you, you are being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being said, but also to what is not. Okay? Because the deeper message is not always obvious. And sometimes that's what leads to the arguments. So listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you will find the clarity that you're seeking. Receiving this card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. Absolutely love that for you. That is awesome. All right. So let's see what else we have here. The spirit animal. Which is it going to be? The smaller ones. Okay. Ooh. Long reading here. Good message for you, though. I hope you're enjoying it. You've got B, the community. You are a powerful creator. Here you've got creation, okay? Your work is going to bless everyone that it touches. So what you're doing helps others. That's that hermit energy too. All right, be open to receiving the sweetness. Open your heart, okay? Receive the messages, receive the clarity, receive the happiness, because you are the queen of abundance, the queen bee. Whether you're male or female does not matter. Okay, actually I'm being told that goes over here with creation. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, what else have we got for you? We've got the sacred forest. What's coming out here for you? Eagle spirit, freedom. I love that. And that's card 13, which is a 4. 4s are about stability. This is the first time you guys have gotten eagle spirit on this deck, in this deck, from this deck. All right. And this one says, this is the time to express yourself. Do not hold back. Choose life on your terms. That's this 3rd week of the month. Do not be trapped by the expectations of others. You really have to look at yourself and what you want. All right. It says here, this card may be indicating that it is time to break free and let your personal spirit fly. Be daring as you go beyond predictable behavior. Fling your arms up to the heavens in joy and declare your freedom, your happiness. This card can also appear when you have let life or others restrict your freedom. Recognizing this is the first step to reclaiming your power. The Emperor is all about taking control of your own power. Do not allow yourself to be trapped by convention or by the expectations of others. And that's for the 2nd week, where somebody may come in here and say, oh, we have to do this now. And it has to be done immediately. Drama queen, drama king, okay? Drama joker. All right, let's see what we have here. So, the truth is that you aren't here on this earth to be ordinary, all right? But to step beyond any limitations and self-imposed boundaries. You have the ability to choose your life on your own terms. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that make you feel good, lift you up, make you feel wise, put your experience and talents to good use. For this is the time to break free. Hold the intent that boundless freedom surges through you, and so it shall be. The eagle soars to great heights, as much as 10,000 feet, or 3,000 some meters, and has superb eyesight, allowing the eagle to see from great distances. So being able to look into the future, look into the deep past, and see where things come together. Get a different perspective. The eagle can symbolize a need for a larger perspective on your life, okay? And I do feel like this is a big decision you're making here in the third week. Now, big decision, life-changing decision is going to be different for all of you, okay? It could be a decision to get into a relationship with a friend, maybe switching jobs, maybe relocating, maybe moving. It's going to be big for you. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter how it compares to what other people consider big. All right, it's all about you. All right, we're going to get you one last oracle message here. And it is going to be from the Everyday Witch. What is this about? I'm hearing to give you the letter dice too. Yeah, look at this. Cleansing your body and spirit, sinking into that hot tub, letting the tension and stress just wash away, not getting involved in anything that's difficult or challenging, just letting things be. Love that energy for you. I'm pretty sure I used an analogy in yesterday's message. So this is a call for somebody. If you're connecting with sinking into the hot tub and allowing everything to just dissipate and you feel good, please go check out that message, all right? Because that's kind of like a call to you in particular. What a visual. It's a shame that didn't come out yesterday during the reading. All right, let's go ahead and get you some letter dice here. Olivia, Oneida, Oprah, Ophelia, Ogden, Hogan, Vaughn, Volpe, Vivenzio. I love these names. Wyzewski, Wysocki, New Hampshire, Poland, Pavlo, Neva, Hillary, Hunter, Haley, I'm seeing call letters again for an airport, but I don't know this. Oh, New Zealand, okay. Zuri, Z-U-R-I, Zuri. Ruth, Tucker, Talia, Tanya, Thane, Thomas, Vivian, New York, Knoxville, Wyoming, Ohio, Abigail, Eva, Ava, Maeve, Manly, Manny, Macy, Mensch, M-E-N-C-H-E, Mensch. I'm hearing a cat mewing. That's funny because it sounds like Amy's cat. All right. Emily, Emerald. Oh, like Lagasse. Emerald Lagasse. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. That's delicious. All right. Utah, Decker, Deacon. You know, when I first started rolling these dice, that name came out all the time. Deacon, Deke. And now I'm hearing Devon, which is another one that hasn't come out in a long time. Powell, Powers, Phoebe, Phoenix, Hannah. I'm pretty sure I already said Hannah. No, maybe I said Hillary, because that's showing up again too. All right, Michael, Mac, Mick, MJ. Okay. Chad. I'm getting that name again. Cabel. But I don't think I feel like it's somebody's name, but I don't like to say this, but it feels like it's being done dyslexically. Like it's being written out of order. An anagram? Anagram. All right, there's something in there. So Anna, Grandma, Graham. Yeah. Out of order. Puzzles. All right, my loves, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Until our energy crosses again, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.